What's up guys, I'm Big Coming, and today we're going to be talking about the Builder Hall, and more specifically, how you can take a brand new Builder Hall and push it to max level quicker than other people as a free-to-play player. I've got a lot of questions about that from people that are tweeting me or asking in my comment section, how do I get there faster? How do I do this quicker? So the methods here do not involve gems whatsoever. This will be for you if you're a free-to-play player. Now, there are a couple factors that will directly contribute to your ability to max quicker. First and foremost, you should push your defense as much or more than your offense. And I'll go ahead and put the rules there. Now, this is a bit contrary to how the main village works. When you attack a town hall level that is below you, you incur a loot penalty, meaning that you will not take as much loot from someone who is of lower town hall as you. Now, in the Builder Hall, there is no mechanic for this. If the Supercell decides to match you with someone who is of equal trophy range as you, or similar trophy range as you, so there's really no there's no mechanic to penalize people who have rushed their Builder Hall, and this is where you're going to begin to take your advantage over other people. Now, there are extreme accounts of YouTubers, for example, that have very low trophy ranges, that have gemmed to very high defensive levels, that have encountered long cloud times. In particular, Molt, he started with the Builder Hall 1, and he gemmed it all the way to a max Builder Hall 5 before attacking anyone, and found himself clouding for long periods of time before he made it to a trophy range that had other Builder Hall 5s. However, you will be free to play, and so this phenomenon will likely not happen for you. Now, defending is extremely important in the Builder Hall village. In the main village, you can be ransacked for 1 million loot and instantly recoup it, plus more with as many attacks as you want. However, this all can be done while you work carefully on your 0.5 village, but in the Builder village, you only get 3 attacks per day that will give you loot. And to get the most out of this, you need your trophies to be as high as possible to maximize your daily loot grab. Now, to go with defending, you want to avoid attacking while you have major defenses down. And this is gonna be actually kind of difficult to do, but we'll get into how that times out a little bit later in the guide. Second here, you want to use personal skill. Now, this is really what everything hinges on. You can upgrade your defenses, and really push that because it's equally as important as your offense. But if you can't attack guys, there's no way that you're gonna be able to pull this off, at least in the fashion that I'm suggesting. If you can't secure percentage points or at least 2-star a base, you won't be able to climb. So you must employ skill to push trophies and thus raise your daily loot grab. And but skill doesn't only mean attacking, it also means defending, okay? And so this is going to employ some skill to base design, which over time you should become more and more familiar with and more comfortable doing, okay? You want to be able to change the layout or simply move some traps in your Builder Hall so that you're going to avoid being constantly 3-starred. So you want to watch the defensive replays that have happened, and you want to try to spot patterns in your opponent's attacks. What troops are they using to take you down? What angle are the majority of your opponents attacking the base from? This is all valuable information that can be used to disrupt enemy attacks. Now, let's go ahead and start with Builder Hall 4. Starting at Builder Hall 4, trying to boost while both your laboratory and defensive upgrades are in progress is going to be extremely important, okay? You're going to get the most out of that boost, effectively decreasing the time that it takes to get your offense more powerful and your defense to be more powerful. And once you get the clock tower, you're going to figure out that this is an OP building in your base. Now, Supercell did recently nerf it, so it's not quite as strong as it was before. But yeah, you're gonna want to use it to upgrade your troops and your defenses more quickly. Now, this is how I suggest using the meta to your defensive advantage. Starting at Builder Hall 4, after you have dropped your new defenses and upgraded them to max Builder Hall 3, I suggest first focusing on your archer towers then your Teslas, and then your firecrackers. After those are finished, upgrade your cannon, your double cannon, and then your guard post, and finally, upgrade your air bombs and your crusher. A low-level crusher will be about as effective as a max level one. While it gains HP, the extra DPS is usually not the determining factor when it comes to taking down giants or a battle machine. If the giants hit your crusher, they almost always die instantly or near instantly. So in between these upgrades, all of these, you can then sneak in your traps, your mines, and your mega mines. So very good, that's my advice there. And moving on to Builder Hall 5, you should be most concerned about defending against air. When you get to about 3,000 trophies, you're going to notice that 9 out of 10 attacks on your base will be air attacks, consisting of either all baby dragons or a mixture of baby dragons and minions. And so first, you should go ahead and drop all of your new defenses, but immediately after that, I'd say go ahead and get your archer towers and your firecrackers upgraded to max level as soon as possible. This is going to deter the air attack most effectively. The Tesla and the air bombs can wait simply because they're very expensive, and you still want to be able to defend against ground attacks because ground is not totally dead, but just basically after you get your firecrackers and your archer towers upgraded to max, you can then start to focus on your cannons and your double cannons. All right, so after you've taken care of this, or simultaneously, you do want to drop your Builder Hall, you do want to drop your new storage, and you want to begin maxing it out, specifically your Elixir Storage, okay? You need that Elixir Storage to be upgraded because your battle machine costs a lot of Elixir to upgrade, and any of your high-level laboratory upgrades, for example, getting a level 10 baby dragon, a level 10 minion, it's going to be very expensive inside of your lab. So you have to have that Elixir Storage upgraded to maximum level as soon as possible. Also, it's going to prevent you from overcapping, which is the next rule on our list. You never, ever, ever want to overcap on loot for any reason. So you need to plan smartly to have both your gold and your Elixir Storages upgraded so that when you do push up in trophies and you hit these much, much larger daily loot grabs, that you're able to hold any extra loot for the next day to do another important upgrade. And you don't have to worry about, okay, do I just need to burn it on, a new wall piece, or, upgrading these walls, or da-da-da. Yes, it's important to put your new walls down, but getting them maxed out, unfortunately, according to this meta right now, air being so strong, you don't have to max your walls as you do in the main village. So after that, you want to focus on actually rushing your Builder Hall when it's time. So you can upgrade to go to the, like for example, if you're Builder Hall 5, which is where I am right now, you can go to the next Builder Hall when it's time. And that doesn't mean when you've maxed, but that means to me, when you've spent all of your Elixir in your laboratory, or at least Elixir on things that you know you'll be using at Builder Hall 6, and you finished all of your most important defensive upgrades. So for example, things that I wouldn't stress out too badly about upgrading, on top of the list would be walls. I would not really stress out about maxing my walls. I also would not stress out about maxing my cannons. I also would not stress out about maxing certain troops in my laboratory, and I'll go ahead and show you those. The barbarians for Builder Hall 6 are not going to be that OP. The bombers for Builder Hall 6 actually will also not be that OP, and actually I made a mistake here, I believe, in choosing to upgrade the cannon cart. This is a troop that I see a lot of people, and I read about a lot of people just ignoring entirely. But I thought, you know what, it's a new troop for Builder Hall 5. I'm gonna go ahead and build that and max it out just so I have something interesting to play with and something new. I may not actually end up maxing this to level 10, but we'll see, I think I might do it for some entertainment purposes just to have something interesting to show, and who knows, Supercell has been known to nerf and buff troops as the game goes along, so I think still maxing that out is gonna be in order, and I think also before I leave Builder Hall 5, I'll want to do my giants and my archers to level 10. So as soon as those things are finished, you will see me be upgrading early to go to Builder Hall 6. Now, there's a big reason for that, and that is because at this trophy range, Builder Hall 6 is 9 out of my 10 opponents. Okay, I'm a Builder Hall 5, but most of my opponents are Builder Hall 6. And even though my offense is quite strong for what it is, the fact that I'm fighting into people's roasters, the extra archer tower, also, that's actually a big contributor. The roaster and the extra archer tower prevent me from putting up a higher percentage than most of my opponents. If you look into my attack log, let's go ahead and look at it now, see how close some of these are. Yeah, see, look. This guy was a Builder Hall 6. He pulled off 9% more than I, and he did get the Town Hall. Now, the reason I wasn't able to get his Town Hall, I'm pretty sure on this attack it was because he had a roaster and an extra archer tower. If we move down, okay, so I beat that guy. I actually beat this guy. I lost to this guy, but as you can see, he's a Builder Hall 6. He did have the level 11 minions. That's one telltale sign that he's a Builder Hall 6. He did have more defenses, and most likely this was a contributor to him to me not being able to 3-star him or do better than him. Here, that guy just kind of lost. This guy, obviously Builder Hall 6 with the 8 Night Witches, and this actually made me mad watching it. We'll go and watch this replay right now. This is a testament to how stupid strong this troop is. This guy came in, dropped all of his troops in the right corner of the base at the same time, and his battle machine in front, and proceeds to triple the base. So we can put it on 4x, and you can see just how stupid broken the Night Witch is. So this is another reason to rush to Builder Hall 6 despite not having a max defense base yet. So yeah, that actually made me really mad to watch that, because that's just straight spam. There's literally no skill involved in that, and I lost trophies on it. So yeah, anyway, so rushing your Builder Hall when it's time, when you've acquired defensive structures that are important, and also when you've got your offense to a level, got the important troops upgraded to a level that is going to be good for you and powerful enough. Okay, so finally, and this is the last thing here, you want to keep that clock tower busy. Like I said before, definitely keep it busy. You definitely want to avoid avoid attacking when you have important defenses down. But lastly, you want to push trophies between your daily loot grabs. Now this might be difficult if you have an important defense down, but if you don't, like say for right now, I have a mine upgrading, right? This mine is going to level 5. There's nothing here that's preventing me from doing a little bit of trophy pushing, or at least challenging myself to trophy push. If it's possible, this would be a scenario where this is a perfect opportunity to push higher if I'm able before my next daily loot grab cycle. Now, actually, I'm in a position trophy-wise where I'm running into so many Builder Hall 6s that it's sort of a toss-up whether or not I win or lose. So for me right now, it's actually not profitable to attempt to push. But this will conclude the guide, guys. I've given you 8 steps that are gonna help you max up that Builder Hall the quickest and get ahead. Notably, rushing your Builder Hall to Builder Hall 6 is not going to penalize you in any way, as long as you are really pushing and trying to push and being an effective attacker and defender as you go. Hope you've learned something, hope that you've enjoyed it. Take care, see you later.